Yo, 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 what's up, people? This your boy Pete Ross back in the building with the homie.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Micah, aka CMS, and we are the Purple Underground.
Brrr. Yo, we have a album review for y'all. Hip hop album review. Nas's new effort, Nasir. We did a first impressions video about a week ago. This is the actual review, so we're about to get into it a little bit. So, my brother, what was your thoughts on this album?
My first initial thoughts, because I've listened to it about 2 times now. Overall, I think it's a good project. I mean, Nas still has it. You know, he still got the chops. His lyrical ability. I thought the production on here was pretty solid. And again, I've only listened to it twice, so still growing on me a little bit.
Right. Me, I think this is a great album, and and this ain't about being Nas biased. You know what I mean? I think this is a great album. The lyrical content I thought was as potent as it's ever been. You know, to some of the civil unrest that he's covering. You know what I mean?
Right.
It seemed like he covered a lot of ground with that in this album. You know what I mean? I guess, like, again, you got the 7-track format. You know what I mean? And you can compact a whole lot in that versus spreading it out amongst so many tracks or whatever. But,
right.
I mean, he finally touched on the biggest elephant in the room when it comes to him is his beat picking.
Yes,
you know
he did.
I mean? Like, I'm glad he covered that. You know, and I like his response to it. You know what I mean? People don't pay me for beats; they pay me for verses. You know what I mean? And why you want him to be like everything that's on the radio? You know, and that's
exactly.
That's dope. You know what I mean? That's dope. And not that I've ever thought, and not that I've ever thought Nas was the worst beat picker. I've never thought that, but you know, I just think it comes from a few individuals that don't really know what they're talking about. That's just me personally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, as far as the production go, I would like to give my hand to Kanye West. You know what I mean? Because I think he doing some of the dopest producing. He hasn't done in a long time. You know what I mean?
Right.
From the Pusha T to his album to the him and Kid Cudi and now Nas. You know, I think he's doing some of the dopest production, and the way Nas flipped the script, you know, over his music. You know what I'm saying? It was tight. You know what I mean? So,
right.
I gotta tip my hat. Nasir.
Okay. Yeah, I was going back to what you're saying about about him acknowledging about the criticism of his beat picking. I'm sure some of those individuals or critics, you know, they'll be almost like happy in a sense that he even acknowledged that. You know, I know. I don't know if you want me to say the person's name.
We ain't got to say the person's name.
You know, but he does have a YouTube channel. He got a pretty big platform. You know, which I do check out his stuff. You know, when he does interview, you know, some key people. But I'm gonna be real curious to hear what he has to say in the near future about this new project.
I mean, it's
Nas.
like, even if he say anything, because it's always been Nas ain't worked with no super producers. He worked with Kanye. Kanye is considered a super producer. You know what I mean?
He's worked with, yeah. I mean, even in the past, he's worked with DJ Premier. He's worked with Timbaland. He's worked with Dr. Dre.
Right. Mm-hmm. Large Professor.
Yeah, I know. Large Professor.
Yeah.
I never agree with that statement anyway. Either that Nas is the worst beat picker of his caliber.
Right.
Right. Out of all the hip hop artists. Yeah, I never agree with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, this is a pretty good album, you know, so far, just off the first two listens, and definitely has some substance, which Nas usually does with his albums. I'll say this, out of the 7, I think my favorite song so far is Cops Shot the Kid featuring Kanye West.
Yeah.
I love the production on there, and you know, it also has the Slick Rick sample in the mix. Yeah, so I really like that one.
Yeah, that's hot. Well, my favorites, I would have to go with the whole album, man. Now I'm playing. My favorites is probably Not For The Radio featuring Puffy.
Yeah, that's a good one too. I like that.
Puffy can be the ultimate hype man. He can be the ultimate hype man sometimes.
At times he can.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cop Shot the Kid is another favorite. You know, protesting against police brutality and, you know, what cops do or been doing. White Label. You know what I'm saying? I love that sample hook in there. I'm gonna have to leave ya. Like, that's hot. And and then I go with like Adam and Eve. You know what I'm saying? I like the little piano groove on there. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was hot. But overall, I think this is a solid project. It's a solid project. One that people have been waiting for from him. So it's here.
Yeah, it's been a minute. And also it was a little different, you know, because I'm used to Nas having more than 7 songs, so this was a little bit different, you know, for me.
Right, for sure.
So
if you had if you had to rate this album out of 5 turntables, where we at?
Right now, I'm at a 3.5. I like 3.5.
3.5. Okay. Well, in our impressions video, I gave it a 3.5 off the first couple of listens. But I've been rocking with this thing every day since it came out. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a strong 4 out of 5 turntables.
Out of 5 turntables.
5 turntables.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know. So I advise y'all, check this out. True hip hop heads, get into it.
Yes, sir. Nasir.
That's right. So we are the Purple Underground.
Yes, indeed. My name is Micah, a.k.a. CMS. And this is my man, P. Ross.
Hashtag Raccoon Hunter.
Yes.
And we out.
We out. Peace.